I'm Jared Broyles with your morning update. New this morning, the Shawnee County Sheriff's Office is investigating a shooting at a South Topeka bar. Officers responded to Jesse's Bar at around 2:20 a.m. this morning after reports of people being pepper sprayed. Gunshots were fired, but deputies found no one hit at the scene. A person later arrived at the hospital with a gunshot wound. Investigators are determining if it's connected. The investigation is ongoing. Two Silver Lake residents were hospitalized after a crash yesterday in Shawnee County. A Kia failed to yield at Northwest Topeka Boulevard and 50th Street, hitting an SUV on the driver's side. The SUV then tipped and rolled. The driver and passenger were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The driver in the Kia had minor injuries. That's a look at some of your 13 News This Morning updates. You can visit our website, WIBW.com, for more stories. But right now, here's Doug Myers with a look at the weather.
Well, we are monitoring a cold front pushing through the area this morning. That's the biggest reason why we go from mid-60s for several areas yesterday to low to mid-50s today, even a few upper 40s in extreme northeast Kansas, even though we're starting out much warmer and for many spots above freezing early this morning with these northerly winds that will be increasing throughout the day, 10 to 15 miles per hour for many spots with those sustained winds. Wind gusts could be approaching 30 miles per hour. The good news is once the sun goes down at about 6 o'clock, we'll have less than 10 mile per hour wind. So if you have any Friday evening plans, a little bit chilly, but not terrible for February standards, and light winds compared to what it will be during the day. And then we'll get those winds eventually shifting to the southeast by tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and then out of the south for the late morning afternoon hours. Sustained winds at about 10 to 15 miles per hour once again, with wind gusts approaching 25 miles per hour. Otherwise, as we head into the second half of the weekend, we'll have winds that will eventually be shifting back over to the west-northwest and staying less than 10 miles per hour. And that's when we begin the warming trend again on Sunday. So high temperatures tomorrow, very similar to today, even though we'll be starting out in the mid to upper 20s for most areas. So cooler than this morning, and upper 40s to mid 50s from northeast to southwest. Otherwise, for Sunday, low to mid 60s for most areas. And I think we must continue the warming trend Monday with upper 60s and low 70s for most areas. And as far as today is concerned, we're still keeping an eye on a few mid to high level clouds that may make its way into our area later on this morning into the afternoon, but generally mostly sunny. And then I think we'll have a little bit more cloud cover at times for tomorrow, so we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds with mostly sunny skies starting to return back in the area Sunday into Monday. Then as we head towards Tuesday, we'll begin that cool down, 60 on Tuesday, and then we settle into highs right around 50 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. For now, I'm keeping the entire 8-day forecast dry, but at any point in time, there might be a little bit of light precipitation starting on Tuesday through the rest of the week, but as of right now, most areas will be dry.